Yeah, it's time to start the show. Off the top rope, 4-figure leg lock. Ric Flair with the chest chop. Haters wonder why I never tap out. A young king like DeMarcus. Undertaker with a coffin. Choke slam so often. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, the boy keep flossing. Man, the boy keep talking. I'm with David. I'm to say. And I got something to say. And I got something to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wrestling with Things, and we're breaking down the biggest party of the summer, Summerslam. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for this event. I'm more ready for the fall because I like to dress for the fall and the cooler weather, and this humidity is just awful. But joined by Sammy Joseph as usual, David Joseph here. Sammy, I just can't wait to hear your thoughts on this pay-per-view. It's a stacked card.
Very stacked.
You better bring your A game today.
Very stacked. I ain't worried about you.
Alright, the first match on the card is, they're branding this as the franchise versus the future. John Cena versus Baron Corbin. And I'm going to say Baron Corbin wins in some type of dirty fashion here. I don't see John Cena getting anything from this when he doesn't need to beat him, especially the fact that he's been on a streak of putting over younger talent. I'm going to say Baron Corbin.
I disagree. As much as I feel like, Baron Corbin needs the big win, I'm going to say he's going to actually lose this match just so it could, stimulate the action more of his cash-in.
Alright, next match on the card is the Demon King. We already know the Demon's going to come out. We saw on Raw, they gave this match away for free. Some people don't like that move, but I understand why they did it. I think they want the fans to know that the Demon's going to show up and throw away the element of surprise in order to get fans to hopefully tune in to see how he's presented, because we haven't seen it in a while, versus Bray Wyatt. And it sounds very predictable, but with the Demon out, you have to make Finn Balor win. Otherwise, he's just a loser that just painted himself up, and there's not really going to be any power in that gimmick. So Finn Balor has to get his win back.
I totally agree, because last time we seen the Demon come out, he won the Universal Championship for the first time. So every time that Demon comes, something dramatic has to go down, to make sure it still has that scary,
that aura,
mystery, kind of like Sting.
All right, Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo Amore suspended above the steel in a steel fence. This is the third time this year they've used this stipulation. They never use this stipulation with someone hanging above a cage, and it's like, I get it, they're trying to think outside the box, but it's a little pointless. I'm gonna say Big Cass wins. I don't know how, and I don't even think this rivalry is that important, to be honest. I think it's lost its steam a while ago, but I'm gonna say Big Cass wins.
I definitely agree. We just have to move on. We gotta move on from it. I want to see him move on from Enzo. Like it's pointless at the time. He's a joke. He can't even fight. He literally. This is the first time I've actually seen a babyface make somebody else fight his own battles. Haven't you ever thought about that?
And that is a good point. It's almost like a babyface is supposed to be noble and brave, and he's okay with having bigger guys fighting.
It's ridiculous. Like it doesn't even make any sense.
But next up on the SmackDown card, this is a pleasant surprise that these guys are working together, because they've never had a rivalry before. Rusev going one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. I want Rusev to win. I think this guy's due for something great. He has the skills. He's came a long way on the microphone verbally. He always puts on good matches. He's so agile and so thick. And he has such a good skill set. I think Rusev wins this decisively.
I gotta say Randy Orton.
Randy Orton? Yeah, the guy that just lost to Jinder Mahal 3 times.
That's exactly why he has.
You're a joke.
No,
you're a joke.
That's exactly why he has.
Oh my Lord.
He got beat so many times. He's taken so many backseats for Jinder.
It's not a backseat. He did the job to the guy who needed to win.
It was backseats. I mean, every time the guy beat him, he didn't even pin him decisively. So
I'm sorry. What was Randy Orton doing a couple years ago when he was with Legacy running around and not pinning people decisively?
But this is a legend.
This is a psycholic business.
This is a legend we're talking about.
Things happen in cycles.
This is a legend. We've seen him win clean. We've seen him win dirty. Yeah, but come on, he lost dirty to Jinder 4 times. When does he get his come up?
All right. AJ Styles, the United States champion, defending his United States championship against KO, Kevin Owens. This one is a little unpredictable. Shane McMahon is the special guest referee. I think they did that in order to save Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens for a later date, which I think was a great move. But I think somehow, some way, AJ Styles holds on to the title by Shane McMahon accidentally costing Kevin Owens maybe the belt, so Kevin Owens could have more reason to get upset, to up the ante between them, and they have more reason to have that big payoff when they finally have their match.
I definitely agree because I feel like Kevin Owens, he was just centered around the belt for quite a while now, so he has to move on and do something else.
The Cruiserweight Champion, the new Cruiserweight Champion, my man Akira Tozawa. You gotta give us a little scream though. I told you the Titus Brand was gonna help him out. Defended his Cruiserweight Championship, newly won against Neville. I think Akira Tozawa holds on to the belt. No way Neville gets that belt back anytime soon. If they do that, that's a big mistake and a big slap in the face to the progression of the Titus Brand.
Let me tell you something, man. Neville's just gonna take it right back.
Oh my goodness!
It's gonna be like candy from a baby. It's gonna be the easiest part of his day.
Just like that.
Yeah, he's just gonna take it right back. The only reason why it even got off of him is because he was dominating for quite a year now. Like, so he has to look like there's some type of ching in his armor. He's gonna get it right back.
The SmackDown Women's Championship is gonna be defended against Natalya. Naomi's defending her championship against Natalya. I'm going to say Natalya picks up a win here. I know it's an unpopular decision. I know some people would disagree with me. I know she's not the sexy pick, literally and figuratively. But I think it's going to be like a veteran thank you. And she's just going to be keeping it warm for Carmella for SmackDown Live. And I think Carmella will cash in after SummerSlam.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You really gonna give it to Natalya?
It's a veteran run.
At this point in her career,
she reinvented herself to some degree.
How?
I think
she still has less important as she was when she came in the business. There's nothing really that changed for her. Naomi wins. It's easy for her.
Next match on the card for the WWE Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal. I'm going to say the modern day Maharaja continues to win and holds on to the belt. I think he'll beat Shinsuke clean. Yeah, I said it. He's going to beat him clean. No Singh brothers.
No, he's going to lose. He's definitely going to lose this match.
What?
Yeah, he's definitely going to lose.
Why would he lose this? If Randy Orton didn't beat him, why would Shinsuke Nakamura beat him?
Because
I'm going to use your logic against you.
Because Shinsuke, they let Shinsuke beat John Cena.
It wouldn't make booking sense.
They let Shinsuke beat John Cena so that he can be like the new hero. He's the hero everybody's been looking for this whole time. It wasn't Randy. You know, he's too old at this point in his career. It's not Cena. It has to be a young hero that's ascending.
And for the main event, we're all waiting for this match. The epic brawl that ensued, and you could tell, you can just feel it in the air, that big fight feel. The match everybody really wants to see is Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. I think that's a WrestleMania-worthy main event, and if there's a man who deserves to get that aura of invincibility from beating the 1, or should I say the 2 and 21-2, it's Braun Strowman. He should beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34, whether there's a belt on the line or not, and become that new undefeated guy at WrestleMania. But let's get back to the present, and I'm going to say Braun Strowman wins this fatal 4-way against Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe, because he's been the hottest act on the roster for months now. The hottest act on the roster. So he's definitely, it's his due. He's larger than life. He's big. He's agile. He knows how to put on a show. His beatdowns are so fun to watch. Just give him the title, man. Braun Strowman's gonna win the title.
As much as I would,
The cream rises
as much
to the
as
top.
as much as I feel like I want that to happen, I feel a different way because I'm not gonna count out Samoa Joe. I can't count out Samoa Joe. At the end of the day, he's the smartest guy in this ring. He has the character that will win at all costs, and
He has the least chance of winning, to be honest with you.
Are you kidding
If you
me?
look at the guys in this match, with all due respect, Roman Reigns is always a candidate to walk out of the match with a W. You can never count him out. Brock Lesnar, always a favorite because of who he is. NCAA champion, UFC champion, WWE champion, and Braun Strowman, with the role he's on, you just can't give Samoa Joe that.
I definitely got to disagree with you because we all know that Brock is due for one of those breaks, so he has the least chance to win this title. But back to Samoa Joe, I feel like Samoa Joe just has the witty brain to get out of this match in a fashion.
AKA pick up the scraps. Don't sugarcoat it. Pick up the scraps.
Sugarcoat it. Win at all costs, right?
All right.
Win at all costs. And Samoa,
as long as I got you to admit it on camera.
And Samoa has that right mind, and he has the right character to do that. You've seen it almost happen with Brock at Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah, and I think that was as high as he's gonna go at this point because Braun is so hot. You can't. What are you gonna sabotage months of great build and great storytelling for Samoa Joe, who's the hot thing for the past month? No, you don't do that. You gotta go with what has proven to be more consistent right now.
You can't count out Samoa Joe's hotness. He's hot just
Not nearly as hot as Braun Strowman. I'm sorry. He's just not.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And if you agree with me, or if you agree with Sammy, or if you think Roman Reigns deserves the Universal Champion, let us know in the comment section. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Wrestling with Things. The subscribe button should be in the bottom corner of your screen, and like us on Facebook at Wrestling with Things.